For joining us tonight at 10. Now, this historic vote came down around 6 o'clock this evening. It was met with cheers and applause from many who say the flag doesn't represent all of Mississippi. Our Quentin Smith was inside the state capitol as the vote was read. He has a recap.
The Confederate emblem has been featured on the Mississippi state flag for more than 100 years. But after a decisive vote by both the House and the Senate, that could soon be changing. Inside the House chamber, this historic vote was passed.
Over 91 yeas and 23 nays, bill passes.
It's the vote to pass a bill adopting a new state flag.
What it does.
A decision that brought tears to Representative Robert Johnson III. See, for years he's been fighting to have the state flag removed.
I knew we could not continue to operate under the negative pall of that flag. I knew we couldn't do that. I knew the state couldn't prosper or exist.
Soon after the House made its decision, it was the Senate's turn. After a lengthy debate, they also passed that same bill to retire the current state flag.
37-14, bill passes.
I had no idea that we would be standing at this point today, especially back in January earlier this year.
We want Mississippi to have a heart and a soul, and today she had one.
While many state leaders are happy with the way the votes turned out, other lawmakers have different opinions. They believe the people should have been in charge of voting to determine whether the state flag is removed.
So from a standpoint of unity, it's difficult to understand how we can truly find unity when the people weren't given their voice. And you basically told a large percentage of Mississippians that what they did in 2001, that their opinions don't matter.
I do feel like it may take a little bit of the joy away. And also, when you have an election and you have a ballot vote, once that vote is done, there's really no argument. So that's one reason I felt that it would be a good thing for the people to be able to vote.
Though they have different opinions on who should have made the call, majority in the state capitol believe it was time to remove the current state flag. Many lawmakers say this is a step in the right direction, the first step towards a new beginning.
I want people to understand this change is coming from within our state. This is not the result of outside influences. The hearts of the people in that chamber behind me were changed.
One thing about these proud moments is that no one can share them individually. This is the vote for all Mississippians.
Now, the bill will now again go to Governor Tate Reeves, who has to sign the bill before everything becomes official. We're told the governor could sign this bill into law as early as Monday. The current flag will then come down within 15 days from the date that the governor signs the bill, but as you saw at the state capitol, that flag already coming down. Although the public didn't have the opportunity to weigh in on the removal of the state flag, their voice isn't silenced. A 9-person commission will be formed and they'll come up with a new flag design. The flag cannot feature the Confederate emblem and it must include the words "In God We Trust," that language in the bill. The public will have a chance to vote yes or no to that decision this November. The design needs a majority vote. Now, if a majority vote is not reached, the commission will create another design and the public will have another vote on the matter. Mississippi